What's going on, everybody? My name's Parth and welcome back for another episode of our playthrough of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the previous episode, or should I say in the past 2 episodes, we took care of the Cypher Key Lair, we caught every single Shadow Pokemon that we encountered, and we also defeated Cypher Admin Gorgon. I believe I am pronouncing his name right. To this day, I've played this game countless times. I feel like I'm pronouncing that name wrong, but it is what it is. We caught Cypher Admin Gorgon's Hypno and Primeape, and that was it for the Cypher Key Lair. And now we were able to talk to Master Greevil, you know, the bald guy, and so now we are on our way to Citadark Isle. And honestly, I feel like it would be better if it was named Citadark Island, but then again, it is what it is. This game came out like years ago, and I decided to get it out the way where I talk to the old man, where he tells us about the Robo Kyogre for us to get to Citadark Isle. And I did a little bit of leveling up. I got Sharpedo to level 47, our Flareon is level 45, and Breloom is level 46. And Aggron is level 46, so is our Gardevoir and Flygon. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that we are overleveled. And what I ended up doing off screen, like literally a couple hours ago, is I ended up restocking on some hyper potions, you know, just restocking on healing items and everything like that. I also restocked on some Pokeballs, like I got some Ultra Balls, I got 6 Timer Balls, and basically the old man, you know, the professor over at the Pokemon Lab, gave us the Master Ball. I did that stuff off screen because I just wanted to get it out the way, and you know, because you know how these kinds of games are with their dialogue, and I was like, all right, give me the Master Ball, let's get this Robo Kyogre up and running, and let's go ahead and run these hands with every single Cypher Grunt that we see. And yeah, no, and what I mean by us being overleveled is because if I'm correct, the Cypher Grunts that we are going to be encountering, at least in the beginning part of Citadark Isle, I believe they're like in the 30s still, yeah. But as we progress further into this area, they're going to be like in the 40s. And also when we go up against Master Greevil, and also the Cypher admins that we faced, you know, Cypher admin Snaddle, Cypher admin Lavrina. Lavrina we're going to encounter pretty soon. I think we're going to encounter in this episode. And also Cypher admin Gorgon. So yeah, we're going to be going against every single Cypher admin and every single Cypher grunt that we encounter before we even get to encounter Master Greevil. I do have a problem with someone shows up here without passage on our boat. Well, you know, I got a better whip, you know, screw your guys' boats. I got a Robo Kyogre, you know. First there was a Robo Groudon, now we have the Robo Kyogre. Groudon and Pelipper. See, look, okay, so, okay, Sharpedo and Breloom, come on out. Yep, see, they're like level 30, they're in their level 30s, basically. We are over-leveled. And we have to be careful, because the reason why I'm saying that is because some of the, I think like probably a good amount of the Shadow Pokemon that we're going to be encountering are going to be in their 30s, so let's try not to destroy them, alright? Because I don't want to keep resetting. I'm one of those people. I mean, especially if you guys have watched my Pokemon Coliseum playthrough, I was making sure that it's not because, oh, I want to catch them on my first step. It's not that. It's because I just want to catch it. All right, I want to catch it, get out the way, so we can just focus on defeating the trainer after we also catch their Shadow Pokemon, if that makes sense. All right, so let's go for a Crunch for the Mantine and then Stun Spore on Golduck. It's just been it's always been a thing every time I come to revisit Pokemon Coliseum or XD Gale of Darkness. But if we're being completely honest, when it comes to revisiting Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness like a million times, it's always been a thing, right? It's always been a thing that I must catch these Shadow Pokemons without having to go and wait until like post game just to catch these Shadow Pokemon for like the second chance, as it's like listed, or how it's being listed on the Searby.net website. I was like, oh, obtainable Pokemon for a second chance. If you don't catch them during, like, let's say right now, let's say if I don't catch this Golduck right now, I can probably encounter it with Mirror B or something like that. If I'm correct, that's how it works. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw a Ultra Ball, and I hope it's gonna be not too complicated. Oh my god, I say that and it already got complicated. Oh wait, I forgot you have freaking 2 shadow Pokemon. Okay, let's try another Ultra Ball, and what we're gonna do is use Stun Spore on the Sableye. Okay, there we go. At least it wasn't too complicated where I had to try to catch. Wait, what? It didn't work? Okay. Let's go ahead and okay, let's go ahead and use. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Shadow Hold. Duh. Okay, let's use an Ultra Ball. No worries, and then use another Stun Spore. I felt like we just missed the Stun Spore. Oh, bro, of course we missed. That was our second time missing that Stun Spore. Come on now. All right, let's use a Timer Ball. And then go for another Stun Spore. Stun Spore is just going to be very, very useful for us. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, you are paralyzed now. Let's go ahead and try again, I guess. Oh, what if we use a Pokeball? I was also trying to grind up a lot of money in this game by going to the Realgelm Tower and just doing like countless. I did like maybe like 4. I went through the Realgelm Tower and doing like those battles like 4 or 5 times. Oh wait, no, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Let's just go for the call. And let's try to catch it with the Pokeball, shall we? And that didn't work. Okay. Dude, this is not fair. Come on now. Ultra Ball. And then call. Let's use another Ultra Ball. Come on, come on. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. And honestly, I don't really know how many parts. I don't really know how many parts this finale will be split up into, but knowing me that I might pick up the pace, I have this feeling where I might split it up into like maybe 4 parts. Maybe like out of the 4 parts, one of the episodes will be really long, but I feel like episodes maybe 1, 2, or not episodes 1, 2, I'm sorry. I feel like part 1 or 2 might be the longest. Oh, I did not mean to do that. And this is actually the area where we encounter Cypher Admin Lavrina. And so yeah, we're gonna encounter in this little area, which is good because that's 1 Cypher admin, and after that it's like 4 more Cypher admins to go basically. And a lot of these Cypher grunts are gonna have a lot of shadow Pokemon, so I have to literally stay prepared. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing a lot of back and forth, trying to get money and also making sure that we have enough to buy a lot of Pokeballs and also healing items. But I feel like healing items I'm not gonna be too worried about because we are gonna be encountering those little healing machines, so that'll be a lot helpful. All right, so let's go ahead and use Ice Beam, and it's a good thing that we don't encounter Shadow Pokemon every 5 seconds because that would be kind of annoying. All right. And oh, what's in here? Let's see. Oh, and another thing I kind of forgot. Let's check our items really quick. I was looking through like the moves that we have. I kind of forgot that we even had Thunderbolt. If I'm correct, we got that in, I think, either the previous episode, or I feel like we got the TM24 in the past like past 2 episodes. I can't remember, but obviously when I edit, or when I get the chance to edit all these episodes, I'll most likely find out. All right, so I would love to teach you Iron Tail, but you already have pretty good moves, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Let's see what move I want to get rid of for Mirage. But the only problem is I already like the moveset, because the thing is, somewhere in this area we are going to be we're going to encounter one of the item boxes. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Nope, and yes. All right, so let's go ahead. Actually, let's teach that to, you know what? Let's teach it to you, because it's like Sharpedo already knows the move Crunch, and it does a lot of damage. It puts in work, and it's also the fact that our Flygon has the move Crunch too, so it's like, let's just teach it to Flareon. I just feel like, you know, we need to at least have Flareon know a good amount of moves, you know what I mean? All right, so let's go. Oh, let's just go over here. So actually, let's take advantage of the healing machine really quick. So yeah, I kind of forgot as I was looking through like my TMs and all that stuff. All right, so I don't think this guy. Oh no, he does. It's the Dodrio, right? Yeah, it's the Dodrio. All right, so let's go ahead and use the crunch on the Xatu. You know what's crazy is that I almost used a Xatu on my team because I was like, oh, it'd be nice to have a flying type, you know, flying and psychic, and then I was like, okay. It didn't work out in my favor because I was like, I didn't know how good Xatu would be because, again, this game is basically Gens 1, 2, and 3 Pokemon. And since it's listed under the category of like, oh, this came out when Gen 3 was around. So I was thinking in my head, don't really know how good it is in this game. But it depends because, again, this is a Shadow Pokemon game and it will give very good moves once you purify it. But I was like, you know what, let's just go for a Gardevoir and then also use Aggron and Flygon. Sorry, I almost said Gardevoir like 2 times. But yeah, let's go ahead. Ooh, okay. I gotta be careful because, again, we haven't even saved our game yet. Which I should be doing a lot once we progress further. So let's go ahead and use that, and then let's go ahead. I could have used also Mega Drain because Mega Drain won't really do much to Dodrio because of course it's part normal and flying. All right. Oh no. All right, so yeah, let's just take care of that, and then Raticate. Oh, you're all okay. I mean, I know I was looking at the list, but I was like, damn, bro. Let's go ahead and use a Great Ball, and then let Braylon work her magic, and let it use Stun Spore on the Raticate. Oh my god, this is gonna be so difficult, bro. I'm trying my hardest. Okay, so we got the Dodrio. Oh my god, that was okay. That was a little scary because I meant to use, because I targeted the Dodrio with Mega Drain, but hey, we caught it and we're good. So now at least Raticate didn't go down, so we can catch the Raticate easy peasy lemon squeezy. Burgalicious, delicious. All right. Let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon, and also because we're gonna see where that little elevator is. I mean, it's kind of hard to see from this angle, but let's just go ahead and right here, see where this little elevator is, like right there. That's where we're going to encounter Cypher Admin Lavrina. So let's actually save our game really quick. Let's do that really quick, and then we're gonna be going up against the next, probably Cypher Ground or just another person. Yeah, this guy right here. All right, so what do you have again? Or unless you don't have any Shadow Pokemon. If you don't, that's good because I don't want to deal with I don't want to deal with Shadow Pokemon from you, my guy. Let's just demolish you, embarrass you, whatever, you name it. Man, looking at that Pupitar, bro, got me thinking about the Larvitar that I have in my PC box. I'm like, it would have been so nice though, you know, to have a Tyranitar, but then again, it would have been such a pain in the ass because I would have had to like get my Pupitar up to level 55 just for it to evolve into a Tyranitar. So I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of glad that I saved myself from that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take away the XP share from Typhoon, and let's, oh, you know what? Let's actually give it to Flareon, because I don't know, because Flareon will get its time to shine, you know. Oh wait, no, let's scroll all the way to the bottom because that's where the XP share is. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we're getting all these item boxes and it's giving us literally killing items, which is great, and I love that. We're gonna encounter another Cypher. Oh no, I think it's just regular people that we're going to encounter. The Girafarig, right? Oh no, never mind. Okay, Crunch and Brick Break. There we go, bro. This is gonna be light work for me, bro. But we're gonna encounter the Cypher Admin Lavrina, mamma mia. That was a little corny. All right, let's go ahead and use Ice Beam on you, and then we're gonna use Mega Drain. All right. Well, it's a good thing you didn't have it. It's a good thing you didn't have any Shadow Pokemon. But I know Lavrina is gonna have a Shadow Pokemon, which is gonna be the Altaria. Yeah, I couldn't think of what the Shadow Pokemon that she had on her team. It's gonna be the Altaria, which I actually used in my Pokemon Coliseum playthrough, which was really nice. It was really nice to use an Altaria. I don't think I've ever used an Altaria in that game for Pokemon Coliseum. I don't think I have. Because in Pokemon Coliseum, it was always a must to like use one of the legendary dogs, like, you know, Suicune, Raikou, and Entei. It was always so, or it was always like kind of like a common thing to do in Pokemon Coliseum. Like because in Pokemon Coliseum, if you didn't know, I know I've definitely said it in my Pokemon Coliseum playthrough, where like it gives you like very, you know, limited options, right? It gives you like limited options for Shadow Pokemon, and so I'm like, okay, well, we can definitely create a team without using any of the legendary dogs, because again, it's just something to kind of have, like Suicune like being on your team. Oh man, I think I've said this before. I don't think I have throughout this whole entire time for this series, but I feel like I've said it in my Pokemon Coliseum playthrough. It's been like a year or two since I pre-recorded that whole entire series, because I started the pre-recordings for that series for Pokemon Coliseum in 2024 of August, and it took until beginning of 2025 to upload like the remaining episodes for that series. All right, so we're not gonna speed up too much. We're just gonna kind of, you know, enjoy this boss fight right here. But yeah, Raikou is definitely my favorite out of the 3 legendary dogs. I think if I'm correct, I know Suicune was definitely like a favorite, and then it switched to Raikou because I don't know, Raikou just felt like more badass to me. All right, so let's go ahead and use Mega Drain. Yeah, no, I had a feeling that it wasn't gonna go down like that. Wait, if I gotta check my item box again, because if I'm correct, I think that was Giga Drain in my item box, because if that was Giga Drain, then I can definitely replace Mega Drain. So let's go ahead and use Ice Beam and then Mega Drain on the Gorbis. You know what's interesting? So there's a Pokemon called Clamperl, and that Pokemon that you see right there, Gorbis, so Clamperl evolves into Gorbis or Huntail. I've never used either of them, nor have I ever like thought of using a Clamperl on my team. So I feel like one of these days, if I ever do like another Pokemon playthrough, I would definitely see myself, I mean, I can try to imagine myself using a Clamperl on my team. Like if hypothetically, if I were to ever randomize the starters and use Clamperl and then either use Huntail or Gorbis, because you know Clamperl evolves into Huntail or Gorbis depending on, I believe, like which item. Yeah, depending on the item that you use. So I think that'd be really interesting. I think it'd be really cool. All right, here comes our 2 Shadow Pokemon, which is the Altaria and the Farfetch'd. So let's be careful here. I mean, I know that they can take a hit and everything like that. So I think what we're gonna do is kind of speed up the process a little bit, because this is a little terrifying. And plus, it's a good thing we saved our game too, so we're good on that part. Let's focus on the Farfetch'd first. Oh god, yeah, we definitely focus on the Farfetch'd. Alright, Shadow Mist, we don't have to worry about that. And then Shadow Panic, okay, we definitely don't have to worry about that because of course we're confused. Let's go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball. And then let's go ahead and throw a Stun Spore at the Altaria. I think this will be easy, but yeah, no, it's paralyzed and it's also on low health. So, Water Pulse and Stun Spore. Ooh, good job, bro, good job, ladies. Because you know my Sharpedo and Breloom are girls. Good job, ladies. All right, so let's go ahead and use a Mega Drain because it's not gonna do anything because it's part flying. It's gonna get out, of course. Oh, no. That's not the time. Not the time. All right. Let's actually let Sharpedo do its thing and throw another Ultra Ball. Yep, there we go. We didn't have to use another Water Pulse, or we didn't have to waste another Water Pulse. All right, we caught her Shadow Pokemon. Oh, you're terrible. I mean, really, Master Grievel will be so cross with me again. So cross? Is he gonna cross you up? Like, girl, do you play basketball? All right, let's go heal up. All right, we are at the next I guess you can say the next area, because there's gonna be it's again it's gonna be a long one. It feels like the Victory Road from like the actual like main series Pokemon games. This is a proper research facility, sweetie. A little guy like you shouldn't be in here. Well, you shouldn't be working with a bald-headed bitch. Oh my goodness. Alright, Crobat and Seviper, we can take you down. We can take you down, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch over to Athena, because it is time for her to shine. Alright. What shadow Pokemon? Oh, I don't think this one has a shadow Pokemon. I hope not. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Crunch on you, and then let Gardevoir do her thing and use Psychic on the Seviper. Alright, Masquerain. Oh, definitely not a shadow Pokemon. Boom. Alright. Oh, actually, go use Ice Beam, and then we're gonna use Shockwave on you. Yeah. So my apologies if I'm kind of speeding up the process, because again, this is gonna be a long one. I'm trying to kind of at least make some progress, and then because I already know it's gonna be such a drag. Oh, wait, what's happening here? Is this dude like napping? Doctor, we can generate even bigger waves this way. Isn't it great? Oh, bro, why are you sleeping in the research facility? All right, I'm not gonna question that. We're just gonna go take care of some business. All right, what's going on over here, guys? All right, so what you're gonna do is press this button, and it's gonna be the next Bite of 87. If you know, you know. If you guys don't know, it's a FNAF reference. Wait, what did you say? A whirlpool is created when water currents collide. Try it when you're taking a bath. Why the fuck would I want to do that? What the fuck? This is a Pokemon game, bro. We've got good waves going again today. From the island, it keeps others away. Isolated is how we want to stay. This motherfucker rhyming. Alright, Killer Bee. Oh man, this man's like Killer Bee out here. If you don't know who Killer Bee is, well, he's a character from Naruto Shippuden. We're responsible for keeping Citadark Isle ringed with vicious waves. Thanks to this place, it's not easy for ships to approach Citadark Isle. Well, I got here easy peasy lemon squeezy with the Robo Kyogre, motherfucker. Oh, okay, I'm glad that we're finding Pokeballs, because that is very useful. Alright, so what do you have to say, sir? We researchers are honored and happy to serve the bald-headed bitch. Yeah, that's what I said. Y'all heard me, I didn't stutter. Our research funding is more than generous, and it's incredibly fun to create giant waves. Why the fuck do you want to create giant waves, bro? You're not Kyogre. Alright? That's his job. That's Kyogre's job, to create giant waves and shit like that. I'm going to change my white lab outfit, so don't come in, promise me, okay? Well, I'm already in here. Why did this girl say don't come in while I'm changing? I'm already in, so change. We're right in the middle of putting the finishing touches on our shadow Pokemon plan. We don't need your meddling. Sorry, I'm gonna need you to move the fuck out. Alright. What are you gonna send out? Electrode and Mischievous. We got that. We got your weakness, my boy. Because I got Mirage, the Flygon, and my Flygon knows Earthquake. So you better watch out, boy. Alright, so what we're gonna do is Crunch on you and Sky Uppercut on the Electrode. Oh, I'm surprised you did not go for my Sharpedo. That would have easily taken it out, but it's okay. You don't need to know. You don't need to know my weakness. And there's the other Shadow Pokemon. Let's go, baby. Alright, so what we're gonna do is focus on taking out all of the Cypher Grunt's non-Shadow Pokemon, and then what we're gonna do is Stunspore. And I'm pretty sure you have another Shadow Pokemon, because there's no way. Yeah, no, yeah, the Bayonet. I figured. Okay, yeah, because these Cypher Grunts literally have 2 Shadow Pokemon each, especially the Cypher Admins that we're going to be facing later on. Because the Cypher Admins that we're going to encounter as we progress further, like before we get to the final battle with Master Greevil, they have 2 Shadow Pokemon each. And the thing with Master Greevil, he has literally a team of 6 Shadow Pokemon, including the legendary birds, which is Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, which is insane. to me, honestly. Oh man, I'll never forget. I used to always sweat in that battle, bro. Like Master Grievo's battle, bro. I would never give up. I wanted to catch every single shot of Pokemon that he had without having to go after him the second time. All right, so let's go ahead and go for another Ice Beam, and then we're gonna go for another Ultra Ball. So then we got 5 Ultra Balls from the item box. So Ultra Ball, it's not gonna. Oh, okay, it actually went. Oh. Okay, wait, that's perfect actually. And then of course it's gonna take recoil damage if I'm correct. I don't think it is, but we should be good. And then we're gonna go for actually another Ultra Ball, and then just use the call command because that should be easy. All right, boom, there we go. We caught the Kangaskong and also the frickin' Bayonet. So let me go ahead and heal up, and well, I think we'll call it an episode. Let's see what the next part is. I'm just curious. Because again, of course, it's been a while. It's been far too long since the last time I played. I mean, I was playing the ROM hack version of this game, like I believe like a year ago. But it feels too long ago to me, still. Alright, let's go over here and heal up our Pokemon. And then let's figure out what the next part is. Because, again, we can fly through this so easily. I promise you, we can fly through Citadark Isle easy peasy lemon squeezy. But I know when we get to the part where we get to the entrance where Master Grievo is, right? But the thing is though, I think what I want to do is when we go up against like Cypher admin like Gorgon, Snaddle, and then the other 2 Cypher admins with the red and blue hair, which is basically like Master Grievo's like bodyguards, right? I think I want to dedicate an episode just me battling them. That's it. And of course, you know, read their dialogue obviously, but I just want to, you know, dedicate an episode just to battle them. That's it. And then of course the last episode will be me battling against Master Grievo, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, we'll see what happens, because again I still have to get through all this stuff. All right, done with the Scyphit. I don't know what you're. Oh, okay, another email. Dear Mans, hello, this is my first email. I'm sorry that I sent an empty message by mistake. I also apologize for the misspellings. I am embarrassed by these. Oh wait, is there more? Oh, okay. Well, oh, the email text cut off. I thought I had to scroll down. All right, let's go ahead and push this thing down. And oh, there's some items down there. There's some items. So what we're gonna do is, of course, the most important thing to do in any game that requires to do a lot of saving before you get to the next part of any game is to save. That'll be it for today's episode. I'm actually going to pre-record the next episode within like the next like 5-10 minutes. I just want to make sure I'm getting a good amount of Pokeballs, so I might go back to one of the Pokemarts and just buy some more Ultra Balls and all that stuff, because we're definitely going to be needing a lot of Ultra Balls when we get to the finale, especially when we go up against the Cypher admins before the Master Grievo fight. So yeah, man. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching today's episode of our playthrough of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the next episode, it's gonna be the same thing, just progressing further into Citadark Isle. Go ahead and smash that like button, and as always, guys, make sure to have a fantastic day.